Hey everyone, this video is about learning target 1, which is about finding area of a polygon. If you want to know how to find perimeter, I made a separate video for that just to make it easier, so go ahead and switch over to that one if that's what you're looking for. So for this, let's start with the rectangle. So the area of a rectangle or square is going to be base times height. So if I have this square here, base is going to be the one that's on the bottom, and then the height would be the one that goes up and down. But honestly, if you switch the base and the height, it's not a big deal because you'll still get the same answer. So here, for my area, I'm just going to do the base times the height, which is 3 times 3. And then that's going to be 9, and the unit should be feet squared, because that's saying that there's 9 little squares that are 1 foot by 1 foot inside. Alright, let's do the same thing, but with a rectangle down here. So in this one, same idea. I have my base, which is 2, and my height, which is 10 meters. Alright, so I have 2 times 10, which equals 20, and this one's meters squared, which again means that there's going to be 20 little boxes in here, and they're each going to be 1 meter by 1 meter. You notice how here, even though there's 4 sides, I didn't do 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. It's still just base times height. So I'm still just multiplying the base times the height. Alright, let's go into a triangle. This one's pretty similar, but this one it's 1/2 base times height. So if you guys remember, it's because if I was to extend this triangle, it's an entire rectangle, but I don't want the whole thing. I just want this part. So I actually want to cut out this part. So I take half of it. So same thing though, even though this triangle's rotated up, if I kind of rotate my paper, I could think, oh, this is the base and this is the height. Or really you could flip those, it doesn't matter, but I know that 8 is not my height because it's not perpendicular to the 3. Remember, when you measure yourself with a ruler, it needs to be straight up and down. You don't measure at a weird angle. Alright, so for this one, my base is 3, my height is 7. So I do 3 times 7. Remember, I got to cut that in half because I only want half of it. So 3 times 7 is 21. Divided by 2, if I was to do some long division, that would be 10.5 inches squared. Okay. So if it was a full rectangle, it would have been 21 units, but because we only want half of it, it's only going to be 10 and a half.